Okay, Rajesh is going to get back to you. Let's mark the market open. And once again, it's a very, very quiet start for us, just around that 24,650 frame. Little bit of a, positive bias, but these are just early days yet. A lot of individual stocks, and let's mark those first. And especially the metals trend from yesterday, Nalco, SAIL, Hindustan Zinc, Vedanta, JSW Steel. Let's see which way the metals trade is headed. And marginally higher right now as we speak right now, although there are those standout performers. Hindustan Zinc at least is seeing a good dash of about almost 0.5% coming in. Ultratech Cement was one of the big movers yesterday. Want to check in on that. Tata Motors, Cipla, Bajaj Finance, but also the movers. On the flip side though, L&T, Titan, Trent, ITC and Bharti were the significant laggards. Also want to check in on some of the newsmakers from today. TVS Supply, the wholly owned subsidiary of TVS SSC, they're targeting to become a $500 million revenue business. So look out for what TVS Supply Chain does. A nice smart move there, 3% higher for TVS Supply Chain as we speak. Warri Energies, they've begun the operations for their 950 megawatt solar module manufacturing facility in Gujarat. That stock lower by 0.5% as we speak right now. There's of course Lupin too, which has got the US FDA okay for one of their oral suspension drugs. Look out for that as well. Seagull India, which is secured a 225 crore rupee infrastructure order as well. So look out for what that stock does. And then of course, they Swan Defense. They've signed a strategic MOU with Samsung Heavy Industries, Hudco, wherein their loan disbursements for the Q2 have gone up a staggering 44%. Esther, Borosil, GSFC, anti-dumping probe on pet films as well as kitchen glassware and nylon products. So these stocks, of course, are in focus as well. So these are a bunch of names which we're keeping on our radar. And then, of course, there's Pfizer and DRL too. President Trump has announced Trump RX site for discounting drugs, discounted drugs rather. So look out for what both DRL as well as Pfizer do. Pfizer has gapped up 6% as we speak right now, holding up very smartly. In fact, climbing up even further as we speak right now. Today, of course, you're having some, dead cat bounces, if you will. Look at a trend, for instance. I don't know for how long the stock has been under pressure. Today, it's holding up 1%. RIL is holding up 1% higher. M&M, of course, is going strong. Then you've got DRL, which is also seeing a green tick. Shriram Finance higher by 4%. So, it's heartening to see that some of these large cap, blue chip quality names are the ones which are actually holding out smartly and providing that due cushion to the market right now. Nestle, of course, they've signed an MOU with a food processing ministry as well to expedite investments in green and brownfield projects. So that is the other stock which is also going to be in focus. And L&T Technologies too, which has backed a $100 million multi-year agreement from a US-based industrial equipment manufacturer. That's the other one which is also in focus. And then IRADA too, wherein the loan book has seen an uptick of 31%. So look out for what some of these stocks do. Harsh, what are you spotting?
Well, yeah, plenty of movement. Shriram Finance, for one, is something that you brought my attention to. 3.5% higher after the promoter coming in and clarifying that there is no stake sale which is likely to go through. Promoters remain solidly backing the company, and you can see that move is quite strong. I'll take Kunal's view on that move because that's a big one. The other two are the lenders, and there's IRADA, which came out with an update, 3% higher. Hudco, which Aisha obviously spoke about, also up 3%. There's also a RITES, which is up 2.5%. In trade, Lupin is up 2.5% as well. New drug, not material per se, but pharma as a whole is showing plenty of zinc today. In fact, let's pull up the pharma index. It's the top sectoral gainer, up nearly 1% in trade. Sun Pharma also making those very, very smart moves. 1+% now on the Nifty Pharma. So making some fast moves where the index is concerned. Pretty much all constituents except 3 in the green, Ipca, Wockhardt, and JB Pharma are the only 3 sitting in the red. Outside of that, we're seeing pretty much all stocks in the green, with Lupin leading the pack in terms of the gainers. Quick view from